What's up you guys, it's Breezy or Josiah here back with a brand new video, and today I'm going to talk about how I made hundreds of dollars selling candy at school and how you guys can do the same thing. And if you guys enjoy the video, please be sure to hit a like on it for me, and also subscribe to my channel if you're new here. It's greatly appreciated. And with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright, so if you're watching this video and you want to sell candy and you're in middle school or high school, then this video should work equally well. And if you guys are starting out in middle school, then my hat's off to you. I personally started in middle school selling lollipops at my middle school, and I just built from there and continued to do this candy business all the way throughout high school, and I've been doing it for about 4 years now. And like I said in the intro, I have been able to make hundreds of dollars, and throughout my whole candy selling career I've probably made at least $1,000 total. And that might not sound like much, but if you do this right, then you can definitely make $1,000 per year, especially if you're a high schooler who has some business knowledge or just some experience with this candy selling. Then you definitely can make a lot of money in a single year. So yeah, I'm going to talk about how I personally saw the most success with candy selling and how you guys can do the same thing. I'm going to give you guys all the best tips that I have so you guys can start making money and do it the right way. Alright, so when you're first starting out selling candy at your school, you're going to want to spread awareness about your new business. And the way that I did this personally, and the way that I recommend all of you guys doing this, as long as you don't have any people who want to see you fail and any snitches you think that would tell on you to teachers or administration for whatever reason, then you should definitely go ahead and post to your story, post a picture of the candy that you have. And you can also include your prices, but I didn't even include my prices on my story. I would just post that I'm selling candy at school and hit me up at school. So this is really key, especially when you're first starting out. That way everyone who sees your story knows that you're selling candy and they can hit you up if they so please. And yeah, it just helps get you guys some customers when you're first starting. Alright, so my next tip is to start out slow and reinvest the money that you make over time back into your business. So it's important to start slow because you don't want to spend all of your savings on some candy that you might not be able to sell and might not be able to sell efficiently or fast enough for you. So you should start out with, say, one box or a couple boxes of candy. Probably just one box would do it, and then just gauge how much you need to purchase based with how fast you're able to sell that one box of candy. And of course you're going to get better at selling your candy and you're going to get faster with it. So you kind of have just got to use your judgment over time and get the hang of how much candy to buy and how quick you can turn that candy into profit. And the reinvesting your money into your business is really just a tip that's good for any type of business, whether it's a candy selling business at school or a freaking what's another business, or a car dealership, for instance. It's always a good idea to reinvest your earnings back into the business. That way you can keep making more and more money with your business. Alright, so my third tip is to price your candy based off of the retail value, or how much you can buy that candy that you're selling in a store, and also take into consideration how much profit you want to make per sale. So the closer your price is towards retail or store price, then the more candy you'll be able to sell, but the less profit you're going to earn. So you're really going to have to balance this out. And if you're able to, this is what I was able to do, you should always try and set the market value, which basically is when you say you're the only seller at your school at the time, there's no one else trying to sell candy, then you're able to set the value or the price of your product because there's no competition. This is an ideal situation, one that I've found myself in. And if you're able to set the market value, then that means that you can make so much more profit because you don't have to deal with Benny who's selling freaking the same candy as you and worry about him undercutting you or competing with his prices. So yeah, if you can set the market value, then you'll be able to make a lot more money and you'll be able to capitalize on your market, which is your school. So yeah, say there's no other competition out there, then you're able to set a fair price, one that you think is fair. That's the key thing. And everyone just has no choice. It's either they buy from you or they don't get any candy. So that's a real advantage that you can only hope for. Alright, so my next tip is to set goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and also yearly goals for how much you'd like to earn. And these can be kind of unrealistic at first when you don't have much experience selling, so you might have to adjust your goals as you go along. But setting goals for yourself is really important. That way you stay on track and you stay productive with this candy business and you make the most money possible over time. Alright, so the next tip is to watch out for ops/admin, and this is a very key tip. You always have to have your head on a swivel. It's kind of like It's kind of like you're on the streets selling some, I don't even want to say that. I don't want to get demonetized, even though I'm not monetized, but that's besides the point. Not yet monetized at the time of recording anyway. I'm working on that. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the ops, because if a teacher busts you selling candy and you're not allowed to sell candy at your school, which I don't know if there's a school on this planet where they would actually allow you to sell candy. So yeah, if you get busted by the ops, then you're pretty much done for. They could easily take away your candy, maybe even your money. I don't think they can technically take away your money, but they're definitely taking your candy away, and they might actually be able to suspend you. So that's something that you want to avoid at all costs, is getting caught by a teacher or some other administrator at your school. So the best thing to do is just to always have your head on a swivel and be on the lookout when you're making a sale. And yeah, just be precautious. Don't have a large crowd of customers around you. Don't do anything too sus like that, and you should be good. Next tip is to hire some foot soldiers for yourself if you have really high demand for your candy. And this is only really if you're getting kind of experienced and you're making a lot of money, and you really have the opportunity to make more money, but you can't do it by yourself. This is when you definitely should start considering hiring some of your friends to help sell your candy, and this can really just increase your profits exponentially, because you can sell a lot more volume. All you got to do is make sure you pay your people, whether it be through commissions for each sale or just a percentage of your overall earnings. Just make sure they get paid, and they can help you sell a lot more candy and make a lot more money in the long run. Next tip is a major key that people, including myself, really forget to do from the jump, and this is to keep change on you at all times. And this can make or break a deal, because if a kid has a $10 bill but he only wants to buy $2 worth of candy, then he's not going to give you a free $8. He's going to want some change. So if you don't have change, then you're not going to be able to make as many sales as you can. So that's a major tip. Keep change on you at all times so you're not caught without it, and that way you can make the most money possible. And my final tip is to treat this hustle or side business as a legitimate business, and in turn you will see more success and more money. And yeah, you just got to take this serious, and if you really want to get the most results, then you're going to have to do this and treat it like it's an actual business. You're going to have to analyze how much profit you're making. You're going to have to try and better your business weekly, monthly, however often you want. Yeah, so those are all the tips that I have for you guys, and now I'm actually going to reveal my best selling candy that helped me earn hundreds of dollars and actually buy a laptop for myself so I could continue making videos on this channel that you're watching now. So without any further ado, my most profitable candy that I've personally sold is the Skittles and Starburst variety box, and you can still buy this on Amazon for, you can get 18 candies for $13.24, and I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can buy that if you want. And with this box of candy you can make $36 total and $22.76 profit per box. So say you buy and sell 5 of these boxes, then you can make over $100 profit. And yeah, this is the candy that made me the most money. These have been all my tips and my personal best-selling candies, and if you guys got anything out of this video or you just enjoyed watching it, please hit a like on it and subscribe for more videos. Turn on the notifications, that way you actually get notified when I upload. And yeah, I wish you guys all the best of luck selling candy at your school, and let me know in the comments if you guys are successful. I really would like to know how it goes for you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.